React content is the king of YouTube. Uncontested, it's not even close. Almost every genre of video is some sort of reaction. Let's Plays. You're just watching some guy screaming at video games.
Was that the bite of 87?
Boom! Reaction.
Florida Jesus pulling a gun over some cuck's goofy takes.
Boom! Reaction.
Political commentary. Well, that's just a chair reacting to Fox News clips.
Boom! Reaction.
Reviews, essays, and top 10s, anything and everything is just React content with a certain degree of attitude. However, there's also a clear distinction between those types of videos and straight-on reaction videos. And people really like to shit on this sort of content. The most common point of criticism being that, well, the reactors don't really do anything.
Do something, cat.
But it's still very, very popular, and there's a good reason why. As sad as it sounds, React channels have become a substitute for watch parties with friends that anyone can join. For someone who has no one to talk to about anime, for example, anime reaction channels have become a space where I can imagine myself hanging out with a group of friends who have the same interests. I imagine myself having discussions with them, sharing a laugh or a cry together. Anytime I find a show that I like, I almost immediately go on YouTube to see if they have something to say about it. I want to relive the emotions I felt while watching the show by myself, but this time in the company of people who also want to share their experience with the show. I want to feel this joy of sharing the same hobby with the others. It may sound pathetic, but just think for a moment and you'll see that there are a lot of people who crave for that sort of connection. Why is it fun to watch other people experience your favorite games, comment on recent political events? Or why the fuck do you enjoy listening to a foul-mouthed Florida man talking about the topic you don't really care about? There's something very precious about seeing your favorite streamer watch an internet historian video you've already seen a dozen times, or following a let's play of a game you've already put 100 hours into. People are lonely. We all are, in a way. Some people speculate that mukbangs, for example, were created as a substitute for communal eating, a prominent tradition in Korean culture. And people who were raised in such an environment but could no longer enjoy their meal with the family for some reason, turned to mukbangs in a search for something to provide them company. At least that's one of the theories. But don't be sad. Such parasocial relationships are not something to be afraid of as long as there's some distance. In fact, they are very beneficial. This is a good way to rewatch the shows you liked, for example. In my case, React content really helped me to get through a lot of bad stuff and also rekindle my love for anime and video games. And maybe I'm giving way too much credit to reaction channels, but they do remind us that we are never truly alone. There is always someone who understands us, someone who shares the same interests, the same passions. And while I or many others may not have friends who understand their passion or hobbies, it's good to know that there's someone, somewhere on the internet, also looking to share their experiences in the same field. And although that statement probably validated the existence of a lot of weird shit that shouldn't exist on the face of the earth, let's focus on the good parts. React content may not be the most reviewed genre on the internet, and for a good reason. Sometimes it's not transformative enough, the trend chasing is insane, and there's a lot of slop. But generally speaking, I think it's a good thing that it exists.